Oh, hello. I am now going to introduce you to my Sims. Okay, so as of now I have a lot of Sims. Yeah, I have 90. We'll start with the main family home. Here you can see two ghosts, so that's my original couple. And they then branched out to have so many descendants. Okay, I kept them as, even though they're ghosts, so they can still be there for their descendants, interact with them, help them care for their children, things like that. And these young Sims with them are those who are already lost their parents. So just so I don't lose them in the game, I move them here. This is like the safest place here because if a parent dies, the children are always safe because the ghost will never die, ever. That's why I always put the children here when their parents die or when their parents are old. But as of now, because I have so many households and I get confused when I mix them up here, because in this household, if I remember correctly, these are two siblings here. This guy is a sibling of this guy. Oh no, his sibling is somewhere. His sibling is also somewhere. And this guy with this guy and this guy are siblings. This one I forgot who the sibling was, how they're related. So because there's a lot of them, now I can remember how exactly they're related to each other. And then we have the pool. So the husband, this is my Sim, okay, a descendant of my Sims. She just lost her husband. She has 3 children, so I added in this Sim. So I created this Sim purely just to become a nanny, anyway, just a housekeeper, but I don't know what exactly she does in the house. As long as she's there, just so if the parent dies, there's another adult who can be the guardian of the children. And I had to lose them. And then this one. So this is my Sim, and I married her to this other Sim that I created. This one, her husband is an NPC, Kyler, his name is Kyler, Kyler Poole, yeah. This is a Sim I created, so yeah, they have this child, and I'm not sure how they got a red-headed child. Of course, the nanny's there. Okay, so this is my Sim. This is his wife, an NPC. And these are their children. So they have 4 children. Okay, this is my Sim. And I married him off to an NPC. She already died. And they had 1 child together. And now that he's old, I added her. So this is my Sim, and I created this other Sim just to be her husband. Now they have 3 children. In this household, they're a bit okay, I'll just talk about it later. So this is my Sim. She is a sister of this Sim. So this is her husband, which is another Sim I created. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children now. Yeah, my goal is to give them as 6 children. And then the cloud household. So this is my original Sim was her husband. He already died. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4. They had 4 children. The other one, this girl is their daughter, the eldest daughter. And when her husband died, she married an NPC, Cloud, which is actually weird because Tristan Cloud is a boyfriend of one of my other Sims. And then suddenly he married her. And my Sim actually broke off his marriage with another girl. So when this Sim married Tristan Cloud, he moved in with her. She moved in with him, bringing all her children, and then in the house she lived together with his ex-wife and their children. So they all had the Cloud last name, but now I corrected she had the last name of her 2 husbands, but for her children I gave them the last name of their dad. So this is her second child, and I married him. His name is Juan. I married him off to Eba. They have twins. This is my first twins in the family tree. And then Father Winter. So I just moved my sim in with him. She's already dead now, but this is her child. My Sims child is this one and this one. She also has another child which I just threw off to other households. And then this Sim married off this Sim, so they had 1 child now. And for Father Winter, my plans for him is to marry her, to get her pregnant when she turns into an adult. Okay, so this Sims, she's sisters with this one. They had another sister who already died, and their brother is this guy. So these 2 are siblings. They're also siblings with her and with him. Okay. And then the Fire Nation, because I like the Fire Nation. So now there's just okay. So this is the original from the original couple. I kept her in the house as a ghost to take care of them, and so I don't lose this line, okay, this line of family. So they're separate from my household at first, but then I married off one of my Sim descendants to them. Originally, this is actually Ursa. So originally I had Fire Lord Azulon, Fire Lord Ozai, and Iroh, Azula, and Zuko. So Azula is the one I had children with. So these are Azula's descendants. Okay, Zuko did not marry anyone. I did not create May entirely. I wish I did, but I can still try it. I actually want to restart this family, so I can restart it because I still have them in my gallery. So this is now Fire Lord Zero, and then his sons with my Sim, descendant of my original Sim family. His wife already died, so this is Mason and Zechariah, and I let them be free, and he suddenly married this other Sim that I created, which shouldn't really be a part of the Fire Nation household, and I got annoyed at it so much. So when they got married, she brought this child here, her daughter, with her, because she's from my Arab household, and she's one of the 4 wives, but of course Sims can only marry one, so she's just one of the 4 wives. And she suddenly left him. Actually, that Arab guy, like all his wives, extra wives, left him. Only his main wife, first wife, stayed with him. So now she's in this Fire Nation household, which she didn't deserve to be, and I hate that. Now she grew up. I need to change her clothes. And then she got a child with Fire Lord Zero now. So this is a Fire Nation baby. And then I wanted to pass on the throne to Zechariah because he looks more like his mom. He looks like their dad, and he looks like their mom. Okay, this one. So I don't remember who she is. Okay, so she's Arabella. Okay, so she is the sister of their mom, so she's their aunt. Okay, their parents are already dead, so now it's just the 2 of them. They're still in high school. Okay, so this one, Judges. So this is Samson and Delilah. I created them just to live in the new house I created. The last build I created. So he's still in high school and doesn't fit in the main family house. So I moved him here with a nanny. So it doesn't. I don't know if I'll lose him. That's it. Okay, this is my sim descendant, and I created this. She is Rapunzel Mattel because she was inspired by our Barbie doll I had when I was a kid. And I can't find the exact hair and clothes that my Barbie used to wear, so. But she was a purple doll with blonde hair, so I married them. And they still haven't made any babies. And I'm actually not pressuring them. I'm okay whether they had a baby or not. So I just gave him a wife, and it's up to them if they want to have a baby. Okay, so this is the Arab household I was talking about. This is the first wife. This is the husband. So these children actually, I think they're adopted. I don't know because I wasn't playing them. They're just free to do whatever they want. This one is really their child. And of course the nanny. They actually live in a small house because I still haven't built a huge one for them. So Escalante, so this was just in my gallery. He used to live with my other Sims because they lost their parents. So I added him to the household, and then all my Sims got married and he was left alone. He adopted these two, and then I saw him get married and they had these two. Okay, so I actually thought he'll die soon, but it's surprising he's starting to build a family at his old age. This is one of the 4 wives. So she married an NPC, Jiang, and they had 3 children. It took them a while to have children. So I just kept them here, but I don't really play them. They're free to do whatever they want. And this was the Cloud ex-wife and her child. Oh, another one, I created her. She's inspired from my favorite Barbie doll I had when I was a kid. Her name was Cindy, and she actually looks more like my Barbie doll. And my Barbie doll was, she's wearing a pink dress with white floral pattern. I can't find exactly something like that. It also has some lace on a lace trim, but there's nothing like that. So this is the closest. Her name's Cindy, actually. And this guy, he moved to the house I built. I built this house, which is similar to the house I lived at when I was a kid. Okay, so that's it for now.